Hey guys, it's Reaper here. I'm feeling a little under the weather for the holiday season. Close to New Year's. I guess it's New Year's Eve today. But what I'm going to do today is I'm going to try a new format. I've gotten a new microphone, a new freestanding microphone, which unfortunately, if you listen, you're going to hear some keyboard chatter. So let me know in the comments if you don't like that. But I'm going to attempt to use this mic because I realized how muffled my voice has been using this cheap headset mic. So we'll be trying this out. We're going to be starting a new character on Project Zomboid. I've been obsessed with this game. I don't usually like playing the game when it has like mods that completely change the way the game works, but all I have here is more description for traits, an equipment UI which basically shows me what I'm wearing on my character, kind of like Tarkov style. Random zombies allows me to put sprinters and crawlers and everything in. I don't mess with it too much, just kind of a little bit. Bedford Falls is just a map added, and it actually has a map when you hit M in the game. Authentic Z, I believe this is the mod that just dresses up zombies so they actually look like people would, you know, like different outfits. Common sense mods, a lot of these were very, very simple. Let me see if I can actually pull up what it does. Because I download a bunch of these on accident whenever I join a server on multiplayer. But common sense mods were just very, very simple things. I remember when I looked at them, they didn't really change the game very much. They were just kind of eh. Immersive Overlays. This makes it so that my screen gets dark if I'm tired. It makes it so my screen gets bloody if I'm beaten up, that sort of thing. This is another map that actually has a map programmed into it. Seems like a lot of people are okay with these two maps. Riding Mower, I've never experienced it, but I think that's the most hilarious thing ever, is to have a mower that I can ride and run over zombies, hopefully. I believe this common library thing is for the True Actions mod, which just allows you to sit on beds and chairs. I haven't played with this at all yet, but a certain server I joined had me download it, so I'm just going to try it out. Simple Overhaul traits and occupations gives you a lot more flexibility with your starting character with your traits, but they kind of did what needed to be done, which was like they made Smoker worse to take. They made all of the traits a little more balanced. I feel like it's a well-balanced mod. Fitness workout overhaul, never experienced it, but they basically promote realistic fitness like regimens so that your character can build up, and then they reward you for doing that, like taking adequate rest periods, etc. You're not just doing a million burpees with painkillers and sleeping pills. So we'll see how that goes. Filibusters use cars. Again, I've never played with this. It was in a server I joined, but it sounded cool. The description of it was just extra cars added to the game. And I feel like the exact same, like, 5 car models they have in the game is kind of lame, so we'll add that in. This is a real gun mod. Supposedly it just changes the names of guns in the game to real guns, and being a firearm enthusiast, I like that. Dancing, never done it, but we'll see. And Vanilla Firearms expansion says it just added a couple guns that basically should have been in the game. So, we'll play Apocalypse. And, actually, we can do custom. I need to do custom, I think, but start with Apocalypse. Because what we don't want... where will we start? We start in Muldrow, the dead center of the state of Kentucky. Good, so we can go pretty much anywhere. And we'll see what happens there. Zombie count normal. We can turn that to high. Actually, we'll leave that at normal because we'll dabble with it later. Time, day length. I like starting on the first day of the month because then I can track how many days I've been in the game and as early as possible. I don't care that it's July. Normal, 0 to 30 water, shut off electric. What is this? I didn't know you could do that. 0 to 2 months, 0 to 1 year. All this gibberish, I just generally leave the same. If I wanted it rainy or hot or cold or whatever, I'd do that, but keep it generally sensitive here. Rare? I feel like very rare is more fun, but XP multiplier, leave everything the same here. I don't understand this. It's like if you want the game to be easier, just turn down the difficulty. Weapon multi-hit, I've seen some people say that this is not good to have on, which is kind of confusing since I've been playing the game the whole time with this on, but I guess it's the way the game's supposed to be played is with it off, so I'll do it. In-game map, I like the mini-map. I think it's neat and helpful. It's just tedium. I don't like tedium in games. Vehicles, I don't want easy use because that makes it feel silly. Proper zombies, here's what we need to change. Transmission, no, infection, mortality, I like it within 12 hours. Because then you're not spending 3 days messing around. You just get to, like, okay, my guy's got a short period of time. He's got blood flowing, like in the movies, you know? He gets to do his final bang on the way out. And then reanimate time, 0 to 30 seconds. Cool. Advanced zombie. Population multiplier. I like a little more zombies than normal. But the start multiplier, I like it to start less. And then, so this would be like being 0.4, I guess, the start. And then the population peak multiplier would be 1.0. So it'll get to 4 in 28 days. What the? I thought it was 14 days. Okay, I'll leave it as default. I thought that was 14 days. Maybe I've just been massacring people on my multiplayer servers. Whoops. My bad, guys. Sprinters. Hate them. I don't mind the existence of them. But I hate that they are like, with 5%, they're everywhere. Every room you run into, there's sprinters everywhere. And I'm not that good at the game yet, so that's not happening. So I dropped this by 4.7, so I'll just put this up by 4.7. So we get some fasters, some crawlers. Crawlers kind of prevent you from doing those cheesy, like, wall, box wall defenses that are invincible. Crawlers kind of break those down, so... Common sense, crowbars. Oh yeah, crowbars could open doors, windows, and stuff, but not all of them, because I think it's silly you could open like a super tank door. Color filter, thank goodness. Sure. Simple overhaul. I have no idea what any of this means. If anybody knows, feel free to throw it in the comments and tell me any of these that I should change, because I have never dabbled with any of this gibberish. I'm just trying these mods out. I'm not a big mod guy, nor do I know anything here. It just seems like they don't know how to spell, first of all. But hey, you know what? They're doing the whole world a favor, making these mods that are awesome. So I really am not going to judge. I'm just pointing it out so they can help themselves. Treadmill, I don't know any of this gibberish. Maybe they just take vanilla firearms and put them on zombies when they're walking around, maybe? I don't know. I have no idea. We'll save that as Apocalypse. Sure. New. Alright, let's get to our guy with our new traits. See what we want to do. The kind of thing I was planning on doing, since I'm going to be a solo guy, I didn't really have an exact build. I mean, I have builds down here that I make, but... Did I make a solo build and save it? Oh, maybe I did. What did I have? Alright, I went underweight, prone to illness, because I don't mind catching a cold. I've had it happen to a couple characters, and I'm pretty good getting rid of it, even if it's a stronger cold than normal. I've had to deal with that. Sunday driver. Slow driving, I'll be honest with you, even with, like, I've heard that this is a death trait, but when I don't take it, I still drive the same speed. It's like, there's no point. I don't want to be smashing. I don't know the maps well enough to be flying around 300 miles an hour. Short-sighted, I like that. I wear glasses, so this fits. Snorer, my wife insisted I take this. Weak stomach, I have never eaten uncooked food. Why would you? Slow reader. This I'm doing because we're in solo. Oh my gosh, do not take this in multiplayer, for the love of God. Experienced refueler. I did this because I cannot tell you, my brother and I were playing and goofing around last night, and we died at least 10 times trying to fuel up cars at gas stations. So I made a joke. I said, oh, I'll just be a gas station specialist. And he's like, dude, there's a class with that. And I was like, what? Sure enough, gas station operator. And I like working on cars in this game, and nimble and maintenance. Those are all things that I like. Then I took low sweating because I wear more clothing than I probably should. So I don't like sweating a ton because then I'll get sick and I'll die. Cat's eyes, better vision at night. I mean, I feel like that's almost necessary. Metal welder. I just took that to get a little metal working experience. Ever since I've discovered like barricading with metal, I love it. It's way better than barricading with wood in my opinion, even though it doesn't really go anywhere. Outdoorsman. This makes it a lower chance of catching a cold from the weather, I think. I don't think it completely negates the other part of it. So I feel like it's kind of balanced, but also good because I don't need extra colds on top of my extra cold vulnerability. Relentless. I like this. This character, the more he swings his weapon, like I really enjoy getting into those fights that are like long and drawn out. And so this really helps with that, I think. I'm not sure. I haven't ever seen the effect, but tailoring. I wanted to get into tailoring. I've never done it in a game. I've never really practiced. I mean, I've kind of like torn apart clothing and patched things up a little, but I've never tried to focus on it. And I know in this game, if you don't get at least 1 point in something, you'll never really level it up. So I just kind of took it. Strong back, carry weight. Everybody knows why I took that. Thick-skinned. Man, I'm telling you, I've seen people talk about how this is the most pointless waste of 6 points. You are, in my opinion, so wrong, because the only thing it takes for a zombie to kill you is 1 bite. So if I can reduce that by even 1%, 5%, like, people will work up their tailoring skill to give themselves an extra 7% scratch resistance, but they won't take this for 30% no injury. From what I understand, this means if a zombie successfully injures me, I have a 30% better chance of resisting that injury, so it degrades it from like an actual injury to a non-injury, which could protect me from a bite or a laceration that has a 25% chance. Whatever. I like it. I like my characters not dying. So we're going to play this character. We're definitely not going to be Alfreda the champion. What is this? We're going with the Reaper. Oh my gosh, we are not wearing coveralls. Put on the jeans. Wear a little bucket hat. Put some glasses on. That way we can see. Let's do it. Hawaiian shirt? Okay. There we go. Now we're standing out. Now we're standing out. Alright. So we're going to go through here. I'm going to try to do a little more editing on this video. See if I can make my playthrough cut down a lot. And I'm going to use fast forward in this all the time. But I'm trying, guys. I'm going to try to hop on and just play this character through until he's dead. Or until we get to a point where we have a base established. And it seems like Mr. Reaper here is going to survive forever. So we'll try that out. Wish me luck. Alright, we skipped all that. We're going to go through. And we're going to hope... Oh boy, okay. Crouch. See, what do we got here? Anything important? Car zone? I'll take that just in case. I don't know what that does, but... Foraging, fishing. Those would be good books if I had a place to hide out. Does this room have no windows? What a depressing... That's not even... Take it from a realtor. This room is not a room if it doesn't have windows. Pillow. If you guys remember the alpha of this game, you could use your pillow to smother, I forget what her name was, Karen, something like that, to death. It was kind of funny. Put it to life and living. Make sure we get whatever lessons they're offering. Did we take ourselves underweight? I think we did, so it's time to start eating. Wait, that sounded like I leveled up from eating a burger. Nice. Perfect. Oh, it's foggy. Oh boy. Okay. This is going to be our win. Yep, that's... Oh, come on, man. That's all you pack in your garage? You are not the Reaper, I know. Let's look around for a place with a garage. See, that's the downside of being a new-ish player. There we go. That place has a little shed. See? We took outdoorsmen so we could slip through these trees without ripping our arms to pieces. Hopefully, anyway. Watch. As soon as I say that, I'm going to bleed to death. Okay, the door was open. The blessing. Oh, Remington 700. Okay. A key to a car? We'll take that. This is why we take the less sweating. Guys, crank out some burpees. Do maybe 20 minutes worth. We don't have high regularity yet, so we'll just do 20 minutes today. And then tomorrow we'll do some 20 more minutes. We'll see what happens. Speed up until it finishes. There we go. It finished. And now I'm exhausted. I think our next goal is to go check out the shed. See what's in it. Let's do our little trick here. Turn our back to you, which is not what you'd ever want to do, but you know what? We're down there, we're going to stomp your head, little punk. Let's see if this door is randomly open. It is not, of course. And there's no window. That looks like a commercial building, but it looks kind of like a laundromat or something. Oh, there, laundromat, yep. Because it's not very open. Oh, we don't have the keys to this. Is it that truck over there that we have the keys to? That would be wonderful. By design. Get on the ground. You evil, evil zombie. Oh, here we go. Let's jog over here and... Stay on the ground. Don't even try it. Mark it. Boop. Done. Alright. Let's move this way. Let's kill this zombie before they populate in a massive way. No. 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 I'm gonna tear up your clothing. Which, that's a more realistic threat against people. You probably don't care, but come here. You want to fight? You want to fight? Don't mess with me, man. I'm a big deal around these parts. Good lord, I'm not as big of a deal. What is this? Karen is like super Karen? What the heck? I almost got myself bitten right there. Is this the truck I have keys to? No, it isn't. Oh, Chevy key. Okay, this is our truck as soon as we find some fuel. Let's go. Alright, let's drink a beer can. It's the only way to start the day. I gotta figure out how to edit my videos so that I can just fast forward through all of this gameplay until it gets to something fun. Shove this one over. Come on, how dare you? You know what, I'll just walk away from you. How do you like that? Get on the ground. That's right. Baggy jeans, can't tear up, long socks, I can rip. You're all gonna be naked. That's my threat to the world. I'm bringing that threat to the world. All zombies will be naked. Pay the price for messing with me. Okay, I was gonna say, how did you not see me? It's Grandma with high tops. Okay. Grandma's styling here. Alright, I'll shank you. How do you like that? Ooh. Okay. I got a crowbar, zombie. You can't mess with me now. Now I'm unkillable. I'm pretty sure that's a scientific fact. Are these... That's a horde. That's probably not going to end well for me. Come here. Okay, you know what? You guys can come over here. Yeah. Wow, I wasn't aware that could happen. I was not aware that could happen. I was under the impression that that would not happen. Nope. Where'd I get bit? Oh, I'm a tailor with no bitten. We're dead. That's okay. We must go out in a blaze of glory. Do it, do it, do it. You did it. You got away. Alright, alright. Alright. Keep our wits about us. Drop the military boots. That's fine. Yeah, we're living. We survived. That was our most promising move ever. Call that the end of that, and I'll see you guys on the next one.